You are looking at the site of the future new Windsor-Essex Acute Care Hospital. Over the next 12 months, 50 user groups representing all hospital programs and services will work closely with expert healthcare facility planners, architects, and the community to complete the Ministry of Health's Stage 2 planning requirements for a new hospital project. Throughout the process, our teams will look to the community for guidance and input into this new state-of-the-art healing facility with the capacity to provide timely, patient and family-centered care for generations to come. Hello, everyone. I'm Paul Landry, Project Director for the new Windsor-Essex Acute Care Hospital. Together with the hospital's senior leadership team and a new project management team, I will be leading the planning through this stage. In just a moment, I will talk more about what is involved in Stage 2 and how you can participate. But first, I want to introduce myself and provide a brief summary of the experience that I bring to the Windsor Regional Hospital team. I have been very fortunate and privileged to have led some major new hospital planning and development projects in the last 25 years, including 2 mega teaching hospital projects. Between 2010 and 2016, I led the planning and development of the University of Montreal Health Centre project, better known as the CHUM in Quebec. This $3 billion three-phase construction project includes a 772-bed main hospital building with a connected ambulatory and physician office building and a research and education center. The CHUM has more than 12,000 employees and approximately 5,000 students and interns. At close to 3 million square feet, it is one of the largest new hospital development projects in the world. As all large projects require, it took a large dedicated team of clinical and support service planners, equipment planners, and procurement specialists, architects, engineers, and operational readiness planners to plan, develop, and operationalize the new hospital. This flagship teaching hospital of the Francophone healthcare system was completed and fully opened in 2021 and has since been recognized with numerous architectural awards. In the spring of 2016, as the main hospital building was nearing substantial completion, I was recruited to Providence Healthcare in Vancouver. There, I led the planning and design process for the development of a business case for the new St. Paul's Teaching Hospital, a 475-bed teaching hospital project estimated at approximately $1.9 billion. The new St. Paul's Healthcare Campus will replace the current aging hospital infrastructure and offer new space for its academic and nationally recognized research programs, all in a state-of-the-art academic medical center that will provide specialty care services to patients from the Lower Mainland and from across the province. In 2019, the Ministry of Health and Treasury Board approved the business case, and construction is now underway. Working with hospital staff and communities to modernize hospital facilities is challenging, it's rewarding, and fun for all those involved. It is a privilege to now be a part of this project and work with the team here. Work on Stage 2 started last year, immediately following the funding announcement from Premier Doug Ford and Health Minister Christine Elliott. Following this announcement, the executive team and the board of directors recruited me to lead this project. We have already assembled a project management team consisting of Dr. Andrew Petrakis, with 30 plus years experience as a physician at Windsor Regional Hospital as our Director of Clinical Programs Planning. Jeff Gamble, the former Director of the Emergency Department as Director of Support Services Planning. Allison Johnson, Manager of Communications and Community Engagement, and Fatima Lopez Barros, who will provide administrative support to the team. Together, we will support the 50 user groups through Stage 2 planning and beyond. Stage 2 involves the creation of a functional program and block schematic plans for the new hospital. The functional program is a planning document that describes in words all of the future services, activity volumes, staffing levels, new technologies, and all space requirements. It is a program list of space to guide the architects in the design work to follow. The first part of stage 2 will take about 6 months to complete. During this time, we will work closely with functional programming experts to develop the plan. The final document will provide detail on each and every room required, what they will be used for, what other rooms they will need to be located next to or in close proximity to, in order to provide the best possible experience for patients and staff. The document will serve as a roadmap for a design team of architects and engineers in the second part of the stage 2 planning phase. They will be onboarded this summer, take the functional program and turn it into a set of block schematic drawings that will show how all rooms, departments, and services can be organized into a master building plan and a master site plan. The goal is to have the functional program and the block schematic drawings ready to submit to the Ministry of Health by the spring of next year. All this work is being led by Acute healthcare planners who have led similar planning exercises at some of the largest and most recent new hospital projects in Ontario, including the Ottawa Hospital, South Niagara, Trillium Health, Humber River, and Oakville Trafalgar, to only name a few. Acute is now working closely with the user groups representing all programs and services within the hospital. These groups, made up of hospital leadership, frontline staff, and patient representatives, started meeting virtually at the beginning of January and will continue to meet throughout stage 2. As you can see from the smile on their faces, these teams are excited to talk about the new hospital and the impact it will have on patients and staff. There were lots of great discussions from round 1 of the planning meetings. For instance, the emergency department group is discussing everything from how to design a department that will enable fast-track access, all of the required treatment rooms, and even the location of the future helipad. Another user group is focusing on inpatient units, which will look nothing like the current outdated units. Among other things, that team is discussing the single patient room, including the space for caregivers and family members. And there will be space on the inpatient units required for our learners and partners in education and research. Throughout the process, we will look to our patients to bring the critically important patient lens to this project. We've invited members of our patient and family advisory committees to participate in the user group meetings to offer this perspective. And we look forward to sharing our plans and ideas with the wider community and getting even more feedback as we move through the planning process. In the coming weeks and months, you will hear from members of the user group teams about the work they are doing. And you will also be invited to a series of town hall meetings to learn more about some of the specific functional program elements that the teams are working on. And you will have the opportunity to share your feedback through a series of survey questions. Finally, I invite you to visit our website at windsorhospitals.ca and subscribe to our email list for updates and information about opportunities to get involved. Since coming on board with Windsor Regional Hospital in December, I saw very quickly how passionate people at the hospital and throughout the region are about this project. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and I am thrilled and privileged to join you on this journey as we build the plan and develop the future of healthcare together. Thank you.